Yes. So, today we are going to discuss and explain the form of The Old Man and the Sea, a short novel or novella written by,
Ernest Hemingway.
yes, the American author or novelist. His name is Ernest Hemingway. You know, there are certain differences between novella and novel. What are these differences? Who can explain them, please? Yes,
A novella is a short novel. It is shorter than the original novel and longer than a story.
yes, and novel.
A novel, it's a mirror from which we can see and understand other cultures and societies.
Yes,
It has some types like the Gothic novel.
yes, thank you. Okay, concerning the form of The Old Man and the Sea, it's less than the complete novel, and it's more than a short story, and this way we can get what's so-called novella. Okay, and it's here to be commented or also highlighted each part of this novel because it is considered also as an allegorical novel. What's meant by allegory? Who can explain, please? Yes,
As the elements that the author provides in the novella or novel to explain typical things in nature.
so allegory is a story that contains or has, okay, certain characters. You know, there's no novel without characters, okay, and events or objects. Objects, things, okay, in order to give deeper meanings or rhetorical meanings. This is what's meant by allegory. So, how can we read this novella as an allegorical novel? How can we read it? Okay? So, to define an allegory, we have mentioned that it is a story that contains what? Certain characters events
And human emotions.
and objects which have what? Which have
Human emotions?
no
Deep meaning. Deep meaning.
yes, deep or let's say deeper parts or meanings that we can't understand or comprehend without getting beyond the lines of this novel. Okay? Which have deeper meanings. Okay? So, there is two parts of an allegory. The first one is the literal meaning. What's meant by the literal meaning? The literal meaning, whatever happens or takes place within the running or the development of the novel. Okay? Whatever happened within the running of the pages of the novel, yani the events, the characters, relationships to each other, and so forth. Okay? The first is literal meaning. How can we get the literal meaning of this novella?
By reading it.
We say, what if actually happened in the story itself? Okay? Only the actions, the events took places in this story. The second one is what's more important, and it's a need of what?
Reading
Of close reading, deep reading, in order to get the ideas in the mind of the author. And this is literature. Okay? Literature never gives us an answer, but it makes us think. Okay? This is the purpose of literature, by the way. The second one is symbolic.
meaning.
Meaning, yes. Symbolic meaning, it contains what? Or denotes moral, religious, philosophical meanings, or ideas, or points. Okay? How can we get them? Or how can we have them get clearly? Yes.
By creating the text and reading it deeply.
Yes. Okay? So it contains or denotes or implies what? Moral?
Religious,
Yes.
philosophical,
Yes. And
ideas.
even the importance or the significance, the existence of natural elements within this novel are important, essential, because they are the ones that continue the events of the novel. Without the natural elements, you are not going to have the allegorical meanings اللي هسه راح نجيو. Okay? Philosophical and شنو بعد؟ Social norms that are related to what?
The story.
To human conditions, to all life. Okay? To all life. It's a novella. It's about the sea, which is represented
By life.
yes. Okay? Related to human conditions. Here is the question to be raised. Okay? How can we read this novel or novella as an allegorical novel? We wrote and explained, but there are most important parts even within the title. So we can't ignore the title. The title is important. It's the mirror through which we can delve into the rest of the contents in this novel or the other novels. So to start with the title, what does the title start with?
The old man and the sea.
The old. What does it represent? The phrase the old. Yes.
Represent to the main character. Represent to the main character.
Yes. The old. You need to read this novel according to an allegory. Okay? In order to be analyzed or read allegorically.